Every asset you own that is stored above ground in an exposed structure is vulnerable to exactly 4 simultaneous threats at all times: moisture penetration that destroys tools, seeds, and documents over months, theft that can eliminate a decade of accumulated preparedness in a single night, electromagnetic pulse events that render electronic storage systems inoperable, and structural fire that destroys what neither moisture nor theft reached. An underground cache box built correctly eliminates all 4 threats simultaneously through a combination of physical depth, sealed timber construction, and pressure-equalized waterproofing. This is not a hobbyist project. It is a critical infrastructure build that belongs on every serious property before the conditions that make it necessary actually arrive. The complete blueprint for this build, including the underground vault, root cellar variations, and hidden gear storage systems, is in the 21st Century Survival Kit MAGA 1.0, linked right now in the pinned comment. Go grab that link before you continue, because the waterproofing specifications and timber treatment details in the manual are what separates a cache that lasts 20 years from one that floods in the first spring thaw. Leave a like if you are building for real-world conditions rather than theoretical ones. Hydrohaven covers practical builds, and your engagement helps the channel stay focused on what matters. The engineering of a correctly built underground cache box begins with the timber selection decision, the most important single variable in the long-term performance of the structure. Pressure-treated lumber rated for ground contact, UC4B classification minimum, is the baseline material requirement. UC4B treatment provides resistance against the soil bacteria, fungal organisms, and moisture cycling that destroy untreated timber in underground applications within 3 to 5 years. The framing members should be a minimum of 2 by 6 dimension to provide structural rigidity against soil pressure loads. The lateral pressure of surrounding soil at a depth of 4 feet is approximately 120 pounds per square foot on the vertical wall panels, and undersized framing deflects under this load, compromising both the structural integrity and the seal that the waterproofing layer depends on. The moisture barrier system is the second critical engineering component, and it is the one most commonly underspecified in DIY underground cache builds. A single layer of polyethylene sheeting is insufficient. Soil moisture migrates through polyethylene over time through both vapor transmission and mechanical pinhole penetration from soil aggregate contact. The correct barrier system uses a layer of closed cell foam board insulation, 2-inch minimum thickness applied to the exterior of the timber frame, covered with a layer of self-adhering waterproof membrane, covered with a final protective layer of 6mm polyethylene. The foam board serves 3 functions simultaneously. It provides the thermal break that prevents condensation on the interior timber surfaces, it provides the substrate that the self-adhering membrane bonds to without wrinkling, and it provides mechanical protection for the membrane against aggregate contact. The pressure equalization system is the component that most DIY underground cache designs omit entirely, and its absence is the cause of the majority of below-grade storage failures. As soil temperature changes through the seasons, the air pressure inside a sealed underground vault fluctuates. Without a pressure equalization path, this fluctuation creates repeated positive and negative pressure cycles across the lid seal, eventually fatigue cracking any gasket or sealant material and allowing moisture infiltration at the lid to box joint. The solution is a small diameter vent pipe, 1-inch Schedule 40 PVC, running from the interior of the vault to a point above grade where a screened cap prevents insect and water entry while allowing pressure equalization. The pipe run should include at least one 90-degree bend below grade to prevent direct water intrusion if the above-grade cap is compromised. The lid construction uses a continuous perimeter cleat, a timber frame built onto the underside of the lid panel that seats inside the box opening and provides both the structural connection and the labyrinth seal that slows moisture infiltration at the lid joint. The lid should be recessed flush with the surrounding grade surface and covered with a layer of matching surface material, sod, gravel, or wood chip mulch, that makes the cache location indistinguishable from the surrounding landscape from any observation angle. The 21st Century Survival Kit MAGA 1.0, pinned in the comments right now, contains the complete dimensional specifications for all 3 vault size variants covered in the full course, the timber treatment specification guide, and the step-by-step construction sequence that ensures the waterproofing layers are applied in the correct order. This is the build where construction sequence matters as much as material selection. Applying layers in the wrong order creates adhesion failures that are impossible to correct without complete disassembly. Get the manual before you start. Your tools, seeds, fuel reserves, documents, and irreplaceable preparedness assets are only as secure as the structure protecting them. An exposed above-ground storage system is a single event failure waiting to happen. An engineered below-grade vault built to these specifications is a 20-year infrastructure asset. The pinned comment has the link. Build it before you need it. Leave a like and drop a comment with what you are planning to cache. It helps Hydrohaven understand what specifications to cover in more depth. The 21st Century Survival Kit MAGA 1.0, pinned in the comments right now, contains the complete dimensional specifications for all 3 vault size variants covered in the full course, the timber treatment specification guide, and the step-by-step construction sequence that ensures the waterproofing layers are applied in the correct order. This is the build where construction sequence matters as much as material selection. Applying layers in the wrong order creates adhesion failures that are impossible to correct without complete disassembly. Get the manual before you start. Your tools, seeds, fuel reserves, documents, and irreplaceable preparedness assets are only as secure as the structure protecting them. An exposed above-ground storage system is a single event failure waiting to happen. An engineered below-grade vault built to these specifications is a 20-year infrastructure asset.